All right, so played around with the Smart Lead API and figured out some things recently. So I kind of want to take you guys through that. As you know, I've been kind of building out my email campaigns, and I think I already added this, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. So video requests, and then make sure these are reconnected. And so the reason that I'm switching the lead category is I've got a trigger that essentially checks for that. And as soon as that switches, I go over to make and something else happens. So I'm going to do that like this. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Let me make sure this is showing up. Okay, cool. So I got this guy. If you use auto align, it makes it all pretty. And essentially, it's going to look for that web flip hook, which is a change in category. And then it's going to parse the JSON, send it to a data store. Data store looks like this right here. So this is kind of like a CRM of sorts. And you got some names, and we're seeing about video generations and things like that. Anyways, after it checks that, it's going to either go create, um, get a video. So it's either going to go get a video that's already existing, or it's going to go create a video. So you can see it where it says create one video. So I had to painstakingly set this up, figuring out, make, learning how to use all these automations. And this is pretty much the crowning moment. So if I push run, you're going to see everything populate and send over. And I'm going to just do it live because, this is what I've been working on real quick. So the way that I'm creating videos is inside of this tool called Convi, and it looks like this. This is the landing page. This is the link they're going to get sent. But then they have a landing page that has my Calendly, and I'm pitching a high roast configuration because that's what I do is I help people with tracking. So
I see you're using Hyros to boost your attribution.
the video looks like this. It says their name through AI.
Hey, Cindy, I see you're using Hyros to boost your attribution. Great call. But let me ask you, are you completely satisfied with your results so far? As a Hyros expert, I love helping businesses get the most out of this powerful tool, but it can be very tricky to configure within your unique tech stack. So if you're needing to troubleshoot issues or optimize performance, I'm your guy. With my tracking experience, I'm confident we can take your marketing data to the next level and help you achieve the results you're really after. If you're open to it, let's explore how I can help you maximize your account. Book some time to discuss your Hyros needs, and we can even discuss your overall tracking and attribution goals.
So this is pretty dope. Um, so the tool itself has landing pages and it allows you to build all this. So let me kind of show you guys this. This is stuff that I've got put together. I'm about to add a whole bunch to the queue, obviously. So I've got a custom domain. We'll see if that works correctly or not. But essentially, I can create a campaign and I can just do something for you guys real quick. So it looks like this. Now, whenever it comes time for me to create the campaign, I can do just my face. I can do something with their website is recording in the background. So it's like a loom and it shows their website. So it's going to get their attention. Or I can customize a video. So it'll be my face in the corner plus a custom video. That's how I got the one that I just showed you. So it's got Hyros in the background. This is my Hyros agency account, and it allows me to kind of navigate and talk about it. So imagine a situation where I can create a YouTube video with very specific tasks. So what you're about to watch right now is me using Make. So I could just create a video of me walking through Make and explaining things, and then have my face on the video saying something um, useful. So or I could just go only my face. So it would look like this, and then I can configure. I could put a CTA plus a calendar. So it will look like this, my face, and then it'll be click here. And I can make it have different colors. I can add my calendar in here, and I can put the embed link from Calendly, and then I can go from there. and I can create a thumbnail. So this is really good for a preview. If I just send like someone a link on, let's say IG, LinkedIn, Facebook Messenger, whatever, it'll look like that. So this is a really powerful tool. And I met with the owner recently, Daniel. He's pretty dope, and he's been helping me put this stuff together and make it look a certain way. So we're running some tests. I'm going to continue. I'm probably going to build out even more. The Hyros one is the only one I've really got, and I've got a template here. So when you have a template, what you can do is I can record this. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. It's been a while. So if I create a video template, just go test here. So it's going to ask me to select an actor. So I've got my name and I've got this photo. I was just joking around. This is for me to laugh at. But it's got my name because this is my AI voice that was trained. It took like 45 minutes for me to train it in the tool, but they offer that for free. Well, as part of the tool. And then I can record a video or I can upload an existing video. So you can do whatever you want there. And then it looks like that. You can say, hi, and then I can go abandoned cart email. So they say, hey, watermelon, because watermelon, I guess, is a multi-syllable word and it allows you to easily mimic any name that you would hit. You can do post-purchase, meeting booked, remarketing for ecom. Really, really dope stuff here. I'm actually about to build something similar with Apollo uh, later, but we'll do that in a bit. So now they're asking me to start recording, so I can do it like this. And this is my script. I just gotta say it, so it'll look like this. Hey, Watermelon, it's Jordan here from Blue Highlighted Text. Thanks again for being a customer and supporting our business. At Blue Highlighted Text, we've been working on something new. I've been getting really excited, and we're finally ready to show you. Since you've shopped with us before, I'm including a coupon discount code that will give you 10% off your next purchase with us. Just use the code BLUE at checkout. Thanks again for your support. So whatever, this is really trash, but um, this is really dope because I can configure my AI words. So let me show you this. It's going to take a little bit. And then this is, I can set this variable to be the person's name. And then we have custom fields. So I could do like maybe job title. I could do their, I don't know, whatever category of item they were shopping for. I could even do something else, something interesting here, just like a, I don't know, special greeting or something, anything. You can just let your imagination run wild. But I can go name and no prefix, so I could go doctor, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to go with name, and then I can set that variable there. So it'll say the reason you do that is so it says, hey, whatever their name is, instead of watermelon, it'll actually say their name, Jordan from Blue Highlighted Text. Thanks again for being a customer, supporting our business, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So now I can go save and go to campaigns. And now that I've created that, I can create a campaign with it. And so that looks like this. So when you go test, and then I can go my face only, and then I can go whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I can just keep going. and then I can add recipients. So this is where you start adding in people's data. Obviously, I can import a CSV and it'll have to be formatted a certain way, but I can also go Jordan. Uh, if I have an ID for that user, right? And then I can put my phone number and I can put my blue highlighted text website. This is really, really good for B2B, but obviously like a cart situation is probably going to be more B2C. So then if I go here, and then these custom fields would be for, you know, other things if I wanted to add. Highlighted test. Okay, so that's cool. And then I can select a video template and they've got a couple here. So I've got Hyros and then I've got this guy. Let's use the test video template. And then I think that's it. And then I can go configure. Let's look here. And then it wants to see if they want me to start. So I can start it like this. And then I can go back to the recipients and it says not queued. Let me click action and it should queue soon. Okay. Um, so basically video generation queued. So they're waiting and then they're going to create a video and then it'll send out to me. It won't send out to me like an email, but I can use Make to send an email. So that's why I even started this recording anyways. So this is dope. And this is actually why I'm here. So check me out. I'm going to show you this and then we're going to send out a whole bunch of emails to people specifically who have video requested and they're looking for me to reach them and talk about Hyros. So it looks like this. Okay. I got Justin. Justin's the only one that came through this time. Uh-oh. All right. So let's take a look at this. Let's see. Something is broken right now, but I will be fixing it. Don't worry. Hmm. Let's try this one. Can't get video data if I don't have. Interesting. So that did not go the way I wanted it to, but it's all good. So what I'm gonna do now is try to fix it. So based on this, if I go to Lisa, where's my data store? It's this one. If I go to Lisa, I can drop this in here. And so I need the Combi app for that particular one. And get rid of some of these tabs. Okay. And then I can add it here. Okay. Let's go Combi right here next to it. And then I got to go to the right campaign. It's the Hyros campaign, is the one that I'm doing right now. And it says that one's not live, so it's a different one. It's this one. So if I go to recipients, I should be able to pull all the IDs. So Lisa is this one. This is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I think it's going to be cool once I get it to work correctly. Sorry, I'm like really, really messy right now. Just how it goes sometimes. All right, so let's add that. Let's add Chad, this guy. This is the automation right here. uh, Sometimes you gotta just troubleshoot this shit and then you'll get it to where you want it. But and then Cindy. These are all people who have complete videos. And I know it will work this time because so when I add new people to this group, what I need to happen, I need to make sure that they go through first, and then I need it to add the video ID automatically. If I do that part, then it'll fix it. But let's just fix all these oldies first. So save that. Okay. So now let's go back to the automation. This one. Where are we at? This one. And see if we can run. And we ran. Okay, cool. So output 200, which means a win. Email added, which is great. Now let's see who it is. Output. This is for Lisa, and it's going to send her an email. So if I go back to Smartly, let me kill these real quick. So if I go back to Smartly and I go to Lisa, we're actually going to see. Hey Lisa, here's a link to your video. Make to make sure to book, so I can set this up for you. Make sure, so I can I put the word sure here. Clean this up a bit. So if you go down here, you can see that I was missing the word sure. So this is the last HTTPS or HTTP request. So okay, it worked. We did it. Now this guy is Mark, and he's doing a video request, but I need to send him right here. So one of these has to be a fallback. And I think I set this one as a fallback, but it's not going to go through if I don't have the proper, if I don't have video ID. So I'd actually rather it go here. So we'll just do that this way. And I try to use these filters so that I could kind of cut through the riffraff. Filter error unsaved. You gotta make sure you push OK. They're pretty picky about that. So this is showing me my video ID exists. Okay, so why is this not going through? Interesting. Yeah, so it should be going that way. It's going to do this one secondly. So maybe there's something I can do at the router level. So I can choose which one of these it does. Um, there's something I'm gonna have to do in order to make sure that Terry gets added. I could go search. Hmm. Do I need to search? Continue execution of the route if the module returns no results. Yes. Let's try this. Because they're basically cutting me off at that point, and I think that's my issue here. Let me jump over here and try to see. So I got Hassan, Lisa, Chad, Ed, Cindy. So I want more people. So I need to David. So he looks like this. If I go here and then I add video request, I should be able to from here, not only from make, but from this guy as well. I should be able to see it go through somewhere. There we go. Okay, so this guy, um, my input is David. My output has a key, so now I'm landing inside of the CRM for lack of a better term. So David's going to be here. He's also got a video ID now, which is dope. I don't know why this is empty, but that's fine. Lead ID is really interesting because I can use this inside of the CRM and try to make it match up. I'm going to play around with that, I think, next, but David's here. So if I go back to the make integration, I should see um, you know, there's some timing stuff going on here, and then it's going to repeat it again. Which is fine. It's just going to take some time. I don't think there's any way for me to speed this one up though. Let's see if Cindy, I think Cindy's got queued up. See, none of these guys have an email from me. They're just saying stuff like, sure, yes, Jordan, spiked my interest. Sure, I'll check it out. And then I sent to Lisa and I sent to Hassan. So these guys don't need to be here necessarily. Well, I can leave them for now. Lisa and Hassan both have emails. And the rest of these guys don't yet. So let's go ahead and get them in the queue. Terry. I'm glad that it broke because I wanted to kind of show off this skill that I've cultivated of basically troubleshooting and finding answers. You know, I wouldn't say it's easy to win um, uh, to when things are perfect, but you know, it's better for me at least to see things break, show you that I can fix things when they break, because when you're tracking, you're always going to be coming up against some interesting issues. And it's not because you're not very good, it's mostly because um, things are changing all around you constantly. I'm sorry, I can't really talk, even though this task is super, super simple. So the reason I've got to manually go through and do it like this and click the thing and then redo it is I'm trying to simulate the idea of me switching, but really it'll be coming from my inbox, right? If someone's sending me emails and saying stuff, it depends on what they say, right? Is how I label them. So this is only working for people that I labeled as video requests based on what they say back to my emails, right? And this is like not a good one. This is like a customer support auto reply where I keep disconnecting these. I got to get some new inboxes, unfortunately. But if I don't switch this to video request, then the automation won't start, which is pretty dope. So this is still rolling. I think I got it set to where it's like going to check if the video is ready to go. And that's over here. So when I refresh this, you're going to see David and you're going to see the video status. Pretty dope. Okay, so this guy that I just did a handful of minutes ago, it's 2:52. I started at 2:47. The video status is already complete for him. He's ready to go. I don't know if he was already created somewhere else here, but he's ready to go. This is his ID. Let's make sure the ID matches real quick. So we got 5PA at the end. And then if I go here, you can see 5PA right there. So this is all matching. This worked perfectly. I'll play around with the status part. For some reason that messed up, but it's not really a big deal. And then this broke. Okay. Um, let's see what happened here. Yeah, it's supposed to repeat 3 times. and it repeats step 1. We can go step 11. Let's try it again. Let's see if it pops over. And so this whole thing is about to try again. It's so messy there. Let me just look at this one. So this is Nathan. So they're handling each one individually, which is not ideal. I'm going to switch that as well. But basically, I'm about to run out of battery, so I gotta go soon. So basically, this whole thing will automate. Once I get the repeater working correctly, it's going to come back and start the process over at the end of this waiting period. This waiting period is here because it takes time for Combi to create videos, which is normal. So if I go here, video generation queue, that happened at 2:53. It's 2:54 now, so it's still queued. They're waiting. Inside of the make CRM or database, whatever you want to call it, if I refresh this, I'm going to see Nathan here. Um, and we have his video ID already. So this is really dope. I just have to kind of patch up the last little pieces. And what I want to do is make sure that I can batch. So this shouldn't just send over one at a time. It should send over anything that I've got in queue. I could actually go and look at what's in queue as well, through, I want to say, webhooks and Conv. I got 11 in queue here for this one. This is the one, and it's turned on. Let me open it. And today's 29th, and we got all these right here. And let's just, if I look at it, we can see that Cindy, the next one is David. This one's Justin. So I got plenty stuff going on here. And, this is from a whole, I don't know if my time is right though. It doesn't seem like I did all that an hour ago. But anyways, we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna share today, and I'll get it clean and ready to go, and I'll show you guys like the finished version. But I think it's important for y'all to see um the process here, and that it's constant troubleshooting, it's constant figuring out how to make sure that the system works and being able to fix it when it breaks, because things break. That's kind of the nature of this, and I think AI and automation are going to be a big part of the future. However, I don't think that people should trip about like things breaking. You have to be skilled enough to fix it when things break. So it's not enough to just have a system that someone's put together for you and then you use it. I wish it was that simple. You also got to be able to fix things when they break. All right, that's all I got. Peace.